mean, always blessings. Blessings to have my family here. Blessings to have the people here giving the goodness, more poets, more people, more poets of the soul speaking. Let's keep the energy going, get it live, keep it energy flowing good for Black Asiatic Hebrew, Asiatic Black Hebrew. Yeah.
Just glad to be here at Cheba Hut, right? Cheba Hut's the bomb. Shout out to the cooks back there. That salad is the bomb. Never been nowhere to get a salad for just $2 that tastes that good. That's great. That's great. This is the spot. This is truly the spot. Let me see. We got coffee over here. I'm a representative of Cafe Tuba African Coffee Shop. I'm the wife and representative. We got my husband. He just brewed all this fresh coffee. Please come support us. $1 a cup. Just come taste it, try it out. We're on 7th Avenue, Missouri. The shop's there. Come chill, come hang out with us. Cultivating culture. Shout out to you guys. We're our new family. We just love you all. So I got to give a shout out to Black History Month. Okay, it's Black History Month, right? Still Black History Month. So we want to talk about who was the first Black African American female published artist. First Black. We talking poetry here now. Y'all supposed to be on top of this poetry.
Artist published how? Musically or?
Poet. She was a poet, published poet, African American female. It was Phyllis Wheatley. Let's talk about Phyllis Wheatley a little bit. She was from West Senegal. Okay. Phyllis Wheatley, also spelled Phyllis, and Wheatley. She was born December 5th, 1753. She passed in 1784. And she was the first Black published African-American female poet born in Senegal. She was sold into slavery at the age of 7 and transported to North America. She was purchased by the Wheatley family of Boston, who taught her to read and write, encouraged her poetry when she saw her talent. Okay, the publication of her poems on various subjects, which was religious and different morals. And that was published in 1773. And that brought her fame both in England and the American colonies. Figures such as George Washington praised her work during Wheatley's visit to England with her master's son. African-American poet Jupiter Hammond praised her work in his own poem. Wheatley was emancipated after the death of her master, John Wheatley, and she married soon afterward. 2 of her children died as infants, and after her husband was imprisoned for debt in 1784. Wheatley fell into poverty and died of illness, and that quickly followed by the death of her surviving infant son. So let's read one of her poems real quick. "'Twas mercy brought me from my pagan land, taught my benighted soul to understand that there's a God, that there's a Savior too. Once I redemption neither sought nor knew. Some view of our sable race with scornful eye. Their color is a diabolic dye. Remember Christians, Negroes, blacks as came, may be refined and join the angelic train." So she has a book of poetry. You can look online and find it under Phyllis Wheatley. And just do a little research. It's Black History Month, guys. Kind of learn your history. I know this is definitely our heritage, my heritage, and I just want to give shout out to that. Shout out to Black History Month. Y'all have a good evening.
They call him the traveler. I'm just a little bit older. All you gotta know is I'm a little bit colder. I'm a little bit more, a little bit diffuse. All you gotta know is I know my use. I know what I do. I look at the birds. You don't think I know what the words mean? It's all you gotta look at it, just fucking see. Don't you know etymology? You gotta read a dictionary. You don't speak English? That's not my fault. God damn it, don't you know what the fuck you're saying? It's all pain. I'm a phoenix, I'm burning, I'm alive, I'm undead. I don't even know. Am I orange or red or gold? Do I lie? Do I die? The only way that we can get better is if we read the letter. It's that simple. Thank you.
In my heart is getting dosed by joy. We have no other boy but to bring the B-boy.
This is the poem that I don't remember writing. But it's fun. I want to take a leisurely swim off the reef in the summer when the sun glints off the surf so that I can know what it's like to be a creature of the sea. I want to feel the ache in my hands as I work the blood-warm soil so I can know what it's like to sit down to a meal that I grew myself. I want to taste victory when it is earned and defeat when it is deserved, because that builds integrity, and who doesn't want to be true? I want to feel the pressure of an approaching deadline that I know I won't make, so I can churn out my best work in the rush of last-minute adrenaline. I want to run until the wind freezes my brow and burns up my lungs so that I can know what it's like to push myself until I collapse. I want to make more friends and lose a few to make room for the best, because all the best are those who are worth suffering for. I want to refill my drink so that I am never thirsty and always ready, because I will never stop, not until time stops me. I want to chase what eludes me and ignore what comes my way, what seeks me out, because all of the best things in life are hard-earned. I want to hit the high notes and hold them even though I haven't got a singer's voice, so I can feel the ache in my throat as my emotion leaves my body. I want to hold hands until my tendons ache and palms sweat, so I can know what it's like to never let go of someone I love so badly it hurts. I want to sleep like I have never slept before and may never sleep again, because I don't want to wait until I die to sleep. I want to yell with joy, shout with anger, holler with pain, so I know I have felt every emotion possible. I want to share until I have nothing and then share that too, because what good is something that I can't share? I want to cry until there isn't an ounce of pain or water left in me so I can be completely empty and ready to be filled again. I want to take what is rightfully mine and return what does not belong to me so that those I have wronged will know what it is to forgive. I want to stand in a hot shower while the restoring drops pelt my world-weary skin so I can feel fully grateful for the things that I have that I don't really deserve. I want to tell my story to an eager crowd who most likely will not understand, so I can know what it is like to hold a silent crowd in the palm of my hand. I want to laugh like I have never felt fear, like no one has ever thought that I'm obnoxious, because really laughter is the best medicine. And I want to walk this life like the warrior that I am, with intent in my steps, so those who see me will wonder where I am going. And there you have it. Thank you so much for letting me share. Thank you. You guys are amazing, and I highly encourage anyone else to perform. Thank you.
Give it up for Jessie, first time on the mic. Yeah, she came up. That's awesome.